I'm back. Rodrance for the Black and White Network. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit subscribe. And as always, thank you guys for watching. We're going to talk about Ron DeSantis. Because Ron DeSantis has come out, and of course, he was at the forefront of not listening to Anthony Fauci's COVID propaganda. We all know that. We lived it, lockdowns, everything. But Florida was at the forefront of saying we're not locking down the state any longer. People are going to go back to work. People can come to Florida, enjoy themselves. A lot of people moved to Florida. He also took some steps against the vaccine and making sure that businesses couldn't force vaccines on people. And he took a hell of a lot of heat from that, of course, from the Democrats and the mainstream media. I believe even being called somehow racist because he decided to not force the vaccine on people. But that actually was a thing, believe it or not. Well, he's taken some more steps here because the Special Olympics is coming to Florida. That's right. The Special Olympics is coming to Florida, and they have vaccine regulations that they try to put on their athletes. Except Ron DeSantis said, no, not in my state. You're not doing this. If you come to Florida, you better not try to mandate this on Special Olympic athletes. This is Breitbart. Special Olympic nixes vaccine requirement after Florida threatened $27.5 million in fines. The Special Olympics nixed its vaccine requirement after Florida Governor Ron DeSantis' administration threatened to bury it with $27.5 million in fines. The decision followed a letter sent to the Special Olympics from the Florida Department of Health stating an intention to take action. As a result, the Special Olympics reversed its vaccine requirement, and the, quote, Special Olympics announced on June 22nd, 2022, that it is lifting the vaccine requirement for delegation members attending the 2022 Special Olympics USA Games being held in Orlando, Florida, June 5th through 12th. As a result, by state of Florida officials on May 27th, based on Florida Department of Health's interpretation of Florida law, the organization said in a statement, delegates who were registered for the games but unable to participate due to prior vaccine requirement now have the option to attend. It continued, adding that it, quote, looks forward to welcoming thousands of Special Olympic athletes, families, and fans to the extraordinary 2022 USA Games. That is hilarious. And this is kind of what happened here. Late yesterday, the Special Olympics pulled a requirement. Florida said the vaccine rule conflicted with state law, disqualified Special Olympic athletes from competing based on their vaccine status. State said they heard from athletes and families who complained. Oh, not good. This June, with the Special Olympics, they imposed on athletes a COVID vaccine mandate. If you do not submit and you do not get the COVID vax, you would be denied the ability to compete in the Special Olympics. He said, noting that it caused a lot of athletes out of state to refrain from competing. It caused others to, quote, get the shot, even against their judgment, leading to disastrous consequences. Wow. Nevertheless, that was the posture we were in, he said, explaining that it prompted his administration to take action and the Special Olympics reversed their decision. This will be the relief to a lot of athletes, although I think we have to acknowledge, because it's coming so late, some athletes are not going to necessarily be able to make arrangements to come and participate, he said, adding that they, quote, do not think it's fair or just to be marginalizing some athletes based on the decision that had no bearing on ability to compete in honor and integrity. This is important that we engage in this. I wish it did not have to come to this. I wish this would have been resolved earlier, but I do think that this is something that's very, very important, he said, emphasizing that no one should be targeted on this basis for sure. But to do it, these Special Olympians, to me, was totally wrong. So we're going forward, the governor added. I think this is going to be a fun event. So the governor was like, no, if they're going to compete in Florida, you're not going to target them based on the vaccine. He's still pissed, and I don't blame him. because I'm sure some athletes canceled. Now they can't make it because of this vaccine requirement. So he told the Special Olympics, if you try to force this in my state, I'm going to fine you $27.5 million in fines. This governor continues to not wait. He continues to take action. Yesterday, he nailed the Tampa Bay Rays and vetoed legislation for a $35 million new facility for the Tampa Bay Rays. Why? Because they decided to take their sports platform and speak out against guns. I mean, have you learned nothing from Disney? Really? Disney got political. Ron DeSantis nailed you. Tampa Bay Rays got political. Ron DeSantis nailed you. He's going to hold these guys accountable, without a doubt. Ron DeSantis is sort of a rock star now, without a doubt. And he was on with Clay Travis the other day. When Clay Travis was done, Clay said he believes Ron is going to run in the primary for president in 2024. We'll have to see how that goes. I'm sure it will depend on what President Trump decides to do. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.